Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
It's a new day.
Turn the music up. Uh-oh.
The champ is here.
It's a new day. Yeah.
Most of them are own people coming and organizing you, and you be trying to figure out how can those who have less than me up here determine my destiny, and that's because you are not organized. So I have a public policy agenda. It's about 5 pages long. And I'm not going to bore you with all of those details, but there's some very specific things that I intend to work on, God willing, if I'm blessed to be elected. When it comes to education, I just talked about these pieces. And addressing the availability of school books in our schools. Addressing the adequate yearly progress benchmarks. Addressing the high school dropout rate. Creating incentives for males to become teachers and come back into their own neighborhoods and teach.
Yes, sir.
Increasing mentoring programs for students.
Yes, sir.
Making our schools environmentally safe. All right? When it comes to public safety, we definitely need the cameras back on because we have too many people who fear testifying.
Yes.
We need to understand that the majority of people who are going to prison now are drug addicted or selling drugs, right? So we can't arrest our way out of this problem when the majority of people who are in prison are addicted to drugs, and the people who are selling drugs are addicted to selling drugs, and they're selling drugs because they can't get jobs. How do we make prisons based on the grade point average and success of students in the 3rd grade and think that we have plans on determining and ending crime in these communities? No, I'm a social scientist by my academic, and my profession. I understand that when the state, Pennsylvania State, is running your prisons, and the state, Pennsylvania State, is running your schools, it stands to reason that they probably don't want to fix the problem because they're benefiting from the problem. Knowing good and well that we're the minority in the state but the majority in the prison.
Man, tell the truth. Let the truth be heard. Let the truth be heard.
So we're going to come up with some unique ways to create some jobs. But a lot of it has to do with just being straight up creative. And I'm going to give my details on the website so you can all have it. But right off the top of my head, you can't tell me that you've been in office for 20 years. In the Wynn Ballroom, which is a staple and helped produce Will Smith, has been non-functional for the last 20 years, the heart of the Winfield community. You can't tell me that BWOP, formerly Mannix, a school that was set aside for the kids who were academically achieving, is now non-operable for the last 16 years. I'm talking about a building owned by the Philadelphia School District that was for academically inclined kids just sitting there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just sitting there for the last 16 years.
Speak.
Empty.
Speak.
You can't tell me there's no way to find jobs when I look at the Acme warehouse. There are tons of jobs in our neighborhood that connects Winfield, Overbrook, and Carroll Park. I talked to the owner just 2 days ago. Some folks have plans to do some solar stuff there. He said, listen, we can do whatever you want. Let's work it out. Let's make a deal.
Hey.
Okay?
Hey.
So
Hey.
what I'm getting at with this is that there's some opportunities. Somebody needs to know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If I see some bread and you got some jelly and there's some peanut butter, all it takes is some bold, energetic, and experienced leadership to say, let's make a sandwich. Want to hear that crap? St. Joe's University been milking up off of our neighborhood for years and barely gives back a dime. We can't get 20 scholarships per year. We can't get 50 entry-level jobs per year. Pecan right down the street. Target has moved in. Walmart, you name it, they're all here. We have to start holding some folks accountable. I told you I wasn't going to be long, but I promised to be strong, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe that if we don't define ourselves, others will define us for us. So you have to use that. I see that we're here in Harambe Charter School, right, where my son goes, and he's a pretty good student. And they deal with African words, right? And one of those words, Jambo, right? When we deal with Kuji Chakalia, we know that we should be self-defining and self-determining. And in doing so, we have to define for ourselves and defend for ourselves in order so that we can advance ourselves. So with that said, I, Hiram Will Mega Ashanti, have always sought to define myself as born to serve, prepared to lead, and on this day, at this hour, at this time, I officially throw my hat into the ring to be your next state representative. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. May God bless you, and let's win.
I'm Will Mega, and I approve this message.